Hello there, it's your girl Betty here, and let me tell you, something has been weighing heavy on my heart. We spend so much of our lives thinking we need to have the last word to make ourselves heard above the noise. But what if I told you that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is to say nothing at all? You see, ladies, as we mature, we begin to understand that silence isn't about being walked all over, no ma'am. It's about choosing your peace. It's about recognizing that not every fight deserves your energy. It's about rising above the fray and holding on to your own sense of self worth. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's close to my heart: the 10 real truths of staying quiet after disrespect. We're going to unpack how to navigate those moments when you're faced with disrespect, those times when your voice catches in your throat and you're tempted to let them have it. But trust me, sometimes the most powerful statement you can make is the one you don't say out loud. So grab your journals, your favorite beverage, and let's embark on this journey of self discovery together. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Betty, are you telling me to just sit there and take it? And let me tell you, that couldn't be further from the truth. See, silence isn't about being passive or letting people walk all over you. Silence, my friend, is a choice. It's a deliberate act of strength that says, I refuse to let your negativity dim my light. It's about recognizing that sometimes the most powerful response is no response at all. Think about it. When someone tries to bait you into an argument, what happens when you refuse to take the bait? They lose their power. They feed off your reaction. And when you deny them that satisfaction, you take back your power. You show them that their words don't control you, that you are the master of your own emotions. Remember, true strength lies not in how loudly you can shout, but in your ability to remain calm in the face of a storm. Listen, I'm all for speaking your truth and standing up for what you believe in. But let me tell you, not every battle is worth fighting. Life is too short to waste your precious energy on every little disagreement or snide remark. It's about discernment. It's about asking yourself, is this worth my time and energy? Will engaging in this conflict bring me closer to my goals, or will it simply drain me and leave me feeling depleted? Remember, choosing your battles wisely doesn't mean you're weak or afraid to stand up for yourself. It simply means you understand the value of your own energy and you refuse to let others squander it. It's about focusing on what truly matters and letting go of the things that don't serve you. Trust me, your peace of mind is worth more than winning every argument. You know, for so long in my life, I thought that reacting to every little thing, especially disrespect, was the way to go. I thought it showed strength. But let me tell you, true strength comes from within. It's about that deep, abiding peace you feel when you choose you. When you prioritize your inner peace over the need to engage in every battle, you're saying, I'm worth more than this. You're choosing to rise above the pettiness, the drama, the negativity. And trust me, that's a powerful statement. It's about recognizing that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is to simply breathe, detach, and choose your peace. Because, ladies, no amount of external validation is worth sacrificing your inner sanctuary. Remember that. Now, I know some might mistake restraint for weakness. They might think you're backing down, being a pushover. But let me tell you something, my friends, restraint takes real strength. It means you're in control. It's about choosing your battles wisely. It's about recognizing that not every offense deserves your energy. It's about rising above the fray and refusing to be dragged down by negativity. You see, true power lies not in how loudly you roar, but in your ability to choose when and how to use your voice. It's about responding with grace and dignity, even in the face of disrespect. Because when you can do that, you radiate a strength that silences any doubt. Let's talk about self-respect, because that's what this all boils down to, isn't it? When you choose silence after disrespect, you're not saying you condone it. You're saying, I respect myself too much to engage in this. You see, your silence becomes a shield, protecting your spirit from the darts of negativity. It's a way of saying, my worth is not determined by your words or actions. And when you walk away from disrespect, head held high, you're not just walking away from a conflict. You're walking towards your own self-worth. You're reclaiming your power. Remember, you teach people how to treat you. And when you refuse to accept disrespect, you set a standard for how you deserve to be treated. That, my friends, is true dignity. You know, for so long in my life, I thought that the strongest thing you could do was speak your mind, to make sure your voice was heard no matter what. But as I've grown and learned, I've discovered a different kind of strength, a quieter strength. And that strength comes from silence. Because you see, when you step back from the need to react, from the need to defend, you open up a space for something else. You open up a space to truly listen. And I'm not just talking about hearing the words, I'm talking about really listening with your heart, with your soul. When you listen with empathy, you start to understand not just the words someone is saying, but the emotions behind them, the pain, the frustration, the joy. And when you understand someone on that level, something incredible happens. You connect. You build bridges instead of walls. That's the power of silence. It allows you to move past the surface and into the heart of the matter. And that, my friends, is where true understanding lies. Holding on to anger, resentment, hurt. It's like carrying around a bag of rocks. It weighs you down, drags you down, keeps you stuck. And let me tell you, ain't nobody got time for that. Life is too short, too precious to be bogged down by negativity. One of the most liberating things you can do is to learn the art of letting go, to release those rocks one by one and free yourself from that burden. Now, I know that's easier said than done, especially when someone has hurt you, disrespected you. But here's the thing, holding on to that anger, it doesn't hurt them. It hurts you. It keeps you tethered to the past, to the pain. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting or condoning what happened. It simply means choosing to move forward. Choose yourself. Choose your peace. Choose to release the weight and step into the light. You deserve that freedom, that lightness of being. Life is going to throw curveballs, that's just a fact. Disappointments, setbacks, disagreements, they're all part of the journey. What matters is how you handle them. Do you crumble under pressure or do you rise to the challenge? See, emotional resilience, it's like building a strong foundation. It's about developing that inner strength, that unshakable core that allows you to weather any storm. And one of the most powerful ways to build that resilience is through silence. Because when you can stay calm in the face of chaos, when you can resist the urge to react impulsively, you're training your mind to stay grounded. You're developing a deep sense of self-awareness and self-control. And that, my friends, is true power. It's the power to choose your response, to maintain your composure, and to come out stronger on the other side. That's the beauty of silence. It empowers you to become the best version of yourself, no matter what life throws your way. You know, we've talked a lot about the power of silence, haven't we? And how it can bring you inner peace, how it can help you understand yourself and others better. But there's another layer to this, another truth about silence that's so important, and that is its power in setting boundaries. Think about it. When you choose silence over engaging in a disrespectful situation, you're drawing a line in the sand. You're saying, this is not okay. I deserve respect and I will not participate in this. And that, my friends, is powerful. Because when you refuse to give your energy to negativity, you take back your power. You see, setting boundaries isn't about shutting people out or being unkind. It's about honoring yourself, about recognizing your worth. It's about saying, I love myself enough to walk away from anything that diminishes me. And sometimes the most powerful way to do that is through the quiet dignity of silence. So the next time you're faced with disrespect, remember this, you have a choice. You can choose to react, to engage in the chaos, or you can choose the quiet power of silence. You can choose to set that boundary and say, I am worthy of respect. And trust me, when you make that choice, you'll feel a shift within you. You'll feel the strength of your own self-respect radiating outwards. Isn't it amazing how the world gets quiet when you make the choice to be still? It's in those moments of quiet reflection, those moments when we silence the noise of the outside world, that we truly begin to hear our own inner voice. And that, my dear friends, is where the real magic happens. Because it's in the silence that we connect with our true selves, with the essence of who we are beneath the expectations, the labels, the opinions of others. It's in the quiet moments that we discover our passions, our purpose, our deepest desires. It's where we find the courage to dream big, to embrace our authentic selves, and to create a life that truly aligns with our values. And you know, sometimes embracing our true selves means letting go of things that no longer serve us. It might mean releasing old patterns, old beliefs, even old relationships that no longer nourish our souls. But trust me, when you create space for silence in your life, you create space for growth, for transformation, for the most beautiful version of yourself to emerge. So don't be afraid of the quiet moments. Embrace them, seek them out. Listen to the whispers of your heart in the stillness. Because it's in those moments, in the depths of your own being, that you'll discover the most extraordinary love story of all, the love story of you. As we bring this journey to a close, I want you to remember one very important truth. Silence is not just the absence of words, but the presence of strength. It's a choice, a conscious decision to rise above the noise and embrace the power within. Embrace it, ladies, live it, and let it empower you to set boundaries, to connect with your true selves, and to navigate the world with grace and dignity. Remember, your voice matters, but sometimes your silence speaks volumes. Stay strong, stay silent, and stay true to yourself.